Welcome back to HD Coin Value, where we dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting and help you discover the hidden treasures in your collection. Today, we have a special focus on an incredible coin, the 1984 DUSA 1-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right. This humble penny could be worth more than you think. So, if you're into old coins and want to know if you've got a rare gem, stay tuned. You might be wondering, why is this seemingly ordinary 1984 D penny considered valuable? What makes it so special? Well, get ready, because by the end of this video, you'll know just how much it could be worth, and the secrets behind its value. The 1984 DUSA 1-cent coin, minted in Denver, is part of the Lincoln Memorial Penny series. Now, many of you might think of this coin as just another penny, but there's more to this small piece of history than meets the eye. It was struck in a year that's become a turning point for coin collectors, making it particularly appealing to those with an eye for value. Produced by the United States Mint in Denver, the D mint mark signifies that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. In 1984, over 7 billion pennies were made. Yes, you heard that correctly, a huge number. But, among all these coins, some have become scarce or sought after due to errors, unique features, or higher quality strikes. The sheer volume doesn't always mean a coin has no value. To understand why this coin is valuable, let's take a quick look at the history behind it. The 1984 penny was struck during the Reagan era, a time when the US was going through economic growth and development. The country was recovering from economic downturns of the late 1970s and early 1980s, and this penny was part of the everyday circulation at the time. While it's not the oldest coin around, the fact that it's more than 40 years old makes it a piece of history. Now, you might wonder, why 1984? It's all about rarity and collectability. As with any valuable collectible, the rarer a coin is, the higher its demand. And while 1984 D pennies were minted in huge numbers, there are certain features on some of them that make them stand out, driving up their worth. While most 1984 D pennies are common, some coins feature errors that significantly raise their value. These errors might include double die obverse, where the design is doubled. This can happen due to a minting malfunction, where the coin is struck twice, slightly off-center. If you have one of these error coins, you're sitting on a potential goldmine. The double die obverse on the 1984 D penny is one of the most well-known and highly sought-after errors. Collectors go crazy over coins with this error, as they are very rare and hard to find. If you happen to spot a double image of the word Liberty or the date on your coin, then congratulations. You could be holding a rare error coin that could fetch a nice sum at auction. So, what exactly makes the 1984 D penny valuable? It all comes down to scarcity and demand. While millions of these pennies were made, most of them were either spent or damaged over time. The surviving coins in mint or near-mint condition are what hold the true value. A well-preserved penny, especially one that has been kept in a safe place for decades, is worth much more than its face value. Just like any collectible item, the condition of the coin greatly influences its value. A circulated coin, which shows wear and tear, is worth far less than an uncirculated or mint condition coin. If your 1984 D penny looks almost brand new, with sharp details and minimal signs of wear, you're looking at a potential treasure. As collectors become more interested in older coins, the value of a well-preserved 1984 D penny increases. There's also a growing interest in collecting errors from the 1980s and 1990s, making the 1984 D penny, with a double die error, an even more valuable find. Let's talk numbers. The typical 1984 D penny in good condition might only be worth around 5 to 10 cents. But if you've got a double die error coin, well, that's where things get exciting. Such coins can sell for anywhere between $100 to $500, depending on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin. The more prominent the doubling, the higher the price can go. Coins with the double die error from 1984 have been known to fetch impressive prices at auctions. In fact, at certain auctions, these pennies have sold for upwards of $1,000 or more when they're in near-mint condition. Of course, this depends on the specific details of the coin, but it's not impossible to find an error coin worth a few $100s. If you're looking at the 1984 D penny as an investment, you're on the right track. Collecting rare coins, especially ones with errors, can be a profitable hobby. In fact, some collectors have made substantial profits by buying low and selling high at the right time. The value of rare coins tends to appreciate over time, especially as fewer of them remain in circulation. When you're hunting for a valuable 1984D penny, you'll want to look closely for signs of error. Check for doubling on the date or letters, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. The best way to do this is by using a magnifying glass or loupe. A small amount of magnification can reveal errors that are invisible to the naked eye, giving you a leg up in spotting a valuable coin. As you begin your journey into the world of coin collecting, one of the most important tips is to keep your valuable coins in excellent condition. Store them in protective coin holders or slabs to prevent scratches, wear, or any other damage. The better the condition, the higher the price when you're ready to sell. The 1984D penny is a great example of how patience and knowledge can lead to incredible rewards. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, it's worth taking the time to examine it closely. Even if you don't find a rare error, you're still holding on to a piece of history that could appreciate in value over the years. Joining the coin collecting community is an excellent way to learn more about valuable coins. Forums, social media groups, and local coin shows are great places to meet other collectors who can share their expertise. You'll also have the chance to trade or sell coins to other collectors who are constantly on the lookout for rare and valuable finds. If you believe you've found a rare 1984D penny, don't just settle for selling it at a coin shop. Take the time to get it professionally graded by a company like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade can increase the coin's value, especially if it's in mint or near mint condition. Always aim to get the best price by presenting your coin in its best possible form. In conclusion, the 1984D USA 1-cent coin may seem like just another penny to some, but to collectors, it's a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. From mint errors to high-quality, well-preserved specimens, this little coin can hold more value than you might expect. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep an eye out for these pennies. They could be worth much more than their face value. Next up, the 1986 USA 1-cent coin without a mint mark. This seemingly ordinary penny could be a valuable treasure waiting to be discovered in your coin collection. In this video, we'll explore its history, current value, and future potential. You won't want to miss this, especially if you're looking for that rare gem to add to your collection or even make a smart investment. Let's uncover the true value of the 1986 no mint mark penny. When you think about valuable coins, you might not immediately consider the 1986 1-cent piece. But trust us, this penny has some serious potential. It's a part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 until 2008. The 1986 penny is already over 30 years old, and as time passes, its rarity and value only increase, especially when it's well preserved. The 1986 penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it doesn't feature a mint mark. This is important because it distinguishes it from pennies minted in other locations, such as the Denver Mint. During 1986, a huge number of pennies were minted, but as always, only a small percentage of them remain in excellent condition, which is where the value lies. You might be asking, what makes the 1986 penny so valuable? Well, several factors contribute to its worth. First, as time goes on, fewer and fewer of these pennies are in good condition. Coins that have been heavily circulated over the years can lose their appeal, so a well-preserved example is relatively rare. Plus, 1986 was a significant year in US history, making it a memorable piece for collectors. The 1986 penny was struck during the presidency of Ronald Reagan, a time of economic growth in the US. It's a symbol of a specific era, and collectors often value coins that reflect particular moments in American history. The year 1986 also marks the 100th anniversary of the Statue of Liberty, which makes any coin from that year particularly interesting. This added historical context gives the 1986 penny extra appeal for collectors. To understand the potential value of the 1986 no mint mark penny, it's crucial to talk about condition. A well-preserved penny can be worth a lot more than one that has been heavily circulated. Coins in mint state, which means they show no wear and have retained their original shine and details, are especially valuable. So, if you have a 1986 penny in top-notch condition, you could be holding a future treasure. The primary reason the 1986 penny is valuable comes down to its rarity and condition. Though millions were made, only a small percentage of these coins remain in pristine condition. As with any collectible, scarcity is a key factor in its value. And while the 1986 penny may not be rare in terms of the sheer number made, it is rare in terms of the high-quality examples that survive today. So, how much can you sell a 1986 no mint mark penny for? Well, the maximum value for a penny in mint state, no signs of wear, can reach up to $50 in today's market. The value may seem modest for now, but for a coin that's over 30 years old, this is a great starting point. However, the value can increase if the coin is graded by professional organizations like PCGS or NGC. Absolutely. While the 1986 no mint mark penny might not be worth hundreds of dollars today, its future potential is enormous. As time passes, the number of high-quality examples left will continue to shrink. If fewer and fewer coins remain in excellent condition, their demand will only increase. Collectors looking to complete their sets may drive the value up, and the price could soar in the coming decades. Given the historical significance and growing demand for well-preserved pennies, a 1986 penny in top condition could reach $100 or more in the future, especially if it becomes a key part of a Lincoln Memorial collection. As more people take an interest in coin collecting, and the 1986 penny becomes scarcer over time, its price could easily appreciate. A coin's value doesn't always increase quickly, but with patience, this penny could be worth far more in the years to come. There are several factors that can affect the value of the 1986 penny in the future. For example, if there's an increase in interest from coin collectors, or if a significant error coin surfaces, the value could rise even more. Also, market trends play a huge role in determining how much a coin is worth. If more people start collecting 1980s era coins, the 1986 penny will likely see an uptick in demand. To spot a valuable 1986 no mint mark penny, first check the condition. Coins that show little to no wear are far more valuable. You can also check for any errors that might increase the coin's worth. For example, double die or striking errors can greatly increase a coin's value. These types of varieties are especially appealing to collectors who seek rare examples to add to their collections. If you've got a 1986 penny that you believe is valuable, you might want to consider selling it. You can sell your coin through coin dealers, online auction sites like eBay, or even at coin shows. It's always a good idea to get your coin professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC, as this will provide a precise estimate of its quality and value, which can significantly increase its selling price. If you're lucky enough to find an error coin, your 1986 penny could be worth much more than its face value. Error coins such as double die or off-center strikes are among the most sought-after coins in the collecting community. An error penny could easily fetch hundreds, or even thousands of dollars, depending on the nature of the error. If you think your coin has an error, it's worth having it evaluated by a professional. As coin collecting continues to grow in popularity, the demand for specific coins, like the 1986 penny, will only increase. With the rise of online communities and social media platforms, more and more people are becoming interested in the world of coin collecting. This growing interest means that coins from the 1980s, including the 1986 no mint mark penny, are likely to appreciate in value. Joining a coin collecting community can be a great way to learn more about the 1986 penny and its value. There are online forums, social media groups, and local coin clubs where collectors share tips, buying and selling opportunities, and other valuable information. Networking with fellow collectors can provide valuable insights into how to find high-value coins and how to sell them for the best price. To preserve the value of your 1986 penny, it's important to store it properly. Coin holders and slabs are ideal for protecting your coin from wear and environmental damage. Avoid handling the coin with your bare hands, as oils and dirt from your fingers can degrade the coin's condition. The better care you take of your penny, the more valuable it will be when it's time to sell. Investing in coins like the 1986 no mint mark penny is a smart choice for collectors and investors. As more time passes, the coin's value is likely to increase. You're not just buying a coin for today, you're buying a piece of history with the potential for future growth. Investing in rare and well-preserved coins can help diversify your collection and financial portfolio. In conclusion, the 1986 USA 1-cent coin without a mint mark is a valuable treasure waiting to be discovered. While its current value might be modest, the future potential for this coin is undeniable. As time passes, the rarity and demand for this penny will only grow, making it a smart investment for. Next up, the 1982 penny. This coin has been gaining a lot of attention recently, and for good reason. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, the 1982D penny has earned a spot in the spotlight. In today's video, we'll explore the history, value, and future potential of this coin. Stick with us as we uncover the reasons why this penny could be worth much more than you think. The 1982D penny may seem like just another coin from the 1980s, but it's far from ordinary. What sets it apart from other pennies minted during this time is its metal composition and its pivotal role in US coinage history. The 1982D penny was part of a major transition in US currency, making it a valuable and highly sought-after piece for collectors. In this video, we'll explore why this penny is so valuable and why people want to buy it. To understand the true value of the 1982D penny, we need to take a step back and look at its historical context. Minted at the Denver Mint, this penny is marked with the D mint mark, indicating its place of origin. The most significant change in 1982 was the shift in metal composition for pennies, driven by the soaring cost of copper. Prior to this year, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But that year, the mint began producing pennies with a 97.5% zinc core and only a thin copper coating. This change was a major turning point in US coin production. So, why did the US Mint change the composition of the penny in 1982? The answer lies in rising copper prices. The price of copper had skyrocketed, making it too expensive to continue producing pennies with a high copper content. As a result, the 1982 penny was made with a zinc core, and only a thin layer of copper was used to coat the coin. This marked the beginning of the zinc penny era, which continues to this day. This change in the composition of pennies made the 1982D penny particularly significant. As the years passed, collectors began to notice that some of the 1982 pennies were made from the traditional copper, while others were made from the new zinc composition. This variation has added a layer of rarity to the 1982 penny, making it a highly sought-after coin for collectors. It's the copper versions that have garnered the most attention due to their rarity and the historical significance of the change. The demand for the 1982D penny has been steadily increasing over the years. Collectors and investors are eager to get their hands on this coin, especially the copper versions. There's a growing market of people who want to own a piece of US history, and this penny represents a key turning point in coin production. Whether at coin shows, online auctions, or through dealers, there are thousands of buyers who are actively searching for a 1982D penny to add to their collections. Let's talk about the current value of the 1982D penny. For pennies made with the zinc composition, the value is typically close to face value, especially if it's circulated. However, if you're fortunate enough to have one of the copper-based 1982D pennies, the value can be much higher. In fact, a well-preserved 1982D copper penny in uncirculated condition could be worth anywhere between $5 to $10 or more. The true value is driven by the rarity of the copper versions, and it continues to rise. Now, let's get into the maximum value of the 1982D copper penny. If your penny is in mint condition, meaning it has no visible wear and tear, it could be worth significantly more. Coins that are graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC and receive high grades, such as MS65 or MS70, can sell for $100 or even more. As coin collectors and investors continue to recognize the value of these pennies, the price will likely continue to increase over time. The value of the 1982D penny comes from a combination of factors. First, there's the metal composition change that makes it part of a unique moment in American coinage history. Second, the rarity of the copper-based pennies makes them particularly sought after by collectors. Finally, the condition of the penny plays a significant role in its value. A coin in mint condition will always be worth more than one that has been heavily circulated. As with most rare coins, the value of the 1982D penny has the potential to rise in the future. The rarity of the copper pennies will only increase as time passes, and as more of these coins are taken out of circulation, their value will likely continue to climb. As collectors become more aware of the historical significance of the 1982D penny, demand will rise, which in turn could drive the price even higher. The value of the 1982D penny could eventually reach $500 or more, depending on its condition and the market demand. As collectors seek out these coins, especially the copper-based versions, the price will rise accordingly. Over time, the demand for rare coins like the 1982D penny will likely continue to grow, making it a great investment for collectors. If you're wondering how to identify the copper version of the 1982 penny, there are a few ways to tell the difference. First, look at the color of the penny. The copper-based pennies have a reddish-brown hue, while the zinc pennies tend to be lighter in color and have a yellowish tint. Another method is to use a magnet. Copper pennies are slightly magnetic, while zinc pennies are not. To get the maximum value for your 1982 penny, it's important to have it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A higher grade means the coin is in better condition and will be worth more. Coins that are graded at MS65 or higher can fetch significantly higher prices. So if you think your 1982 penny is in great shape, consider getting it graded. So, you've got a valuable 1982 penny, and you're wondering where to sell it. The best places to sell include online auction sites like eBay, coin dealers, and coin shows. These are great venues where collectors are actively looking for rare coins. The higher the grade and condition of your penny, the better price you'll be able to get. To maintain the value of your 1982 penny, it's important to keep it in good condition. Store it in a coin holder or protective capsule to prevent scratches and tarnishing. Keeping your penny in a safe and secure place will ensure that its value doesn't decrease over time. The 1982 penny is not just a great addition to your collection, it's also a smart investment. As more time passes and the rarity of the copper-based pennies increases, their value will likely rise. Whether you're in it for the history, the potential profit, or both, the 1982 penny is a great choice for any collector or investor. Next up, the 1985 USA 1-cent coin without a mint mark. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary coin has a fascinating story behind it and holds significant value among collectors. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's dive into the world of coin collecting. When you think of rare coins, you might imagine old gold coins or silver treasures, but one of the most sought-after treasures among collectors is actually a humble copper penny from 1985. What makes this coin so special, you ask? It's all about the minting anomaly. Most coins from this year carry a mint mark, either D for Denver or P for Philadelphia. But the 1985 penny without a mint mark is a rare find, and that's what makes it so valuable. The 1985 1-cent coin without a mint mark is one of those interesting cases where a slight error during the minting process has led to a coin that commands a premium. Typically, the mint mark would indicate where the coin was produced, either in the Philadelphia Mint or Denver Mint. However, for reasons unknown, some 1985 pennies were struck without any mint mark. This small flaw has captured the attention of collectors, who highly prize it for its rarity. Now, you may wonder, why would a coin with a small minting error like this have such high value? The answer lies in scarcity. While millions of pennies were produced in 1985, only a small number were struck without a mint mark. This rarity makes it a highly sought-after piece. When it comes to rare coins, the principle is simple. The fewer there are, the more valuable they become. Additionally, the 1985 penny is made of copper, which is another reason for its appeal. The copper content adds to its intrinsic value. But it's the rarity of this specific 1985 penny, without a mint mark, that truly pushes its price upwards. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare, unusual pieces to add to their collections, and the 1985 1-cent coin without a mint mark is a coveted find. Collectors value coins like this because they tell a story. They represent a moment in time when something went slightly awry in the minting process, and that anomaly creates a piece of history. Furthermore, owning such a rare coin adds an element of prestige. Imagine being able to say you own a 1985 penny that was minted without a mint mark. That's not something just anyone can claim. The uniqueness of this coin appeals to both seasoned collectors and newcomers who want to add something truly special to their collection. So, what's the story behind the 1985 1-cent coin? In 1985, the United States Mint was busy producing millions of coins to meet the demands of the economy. At the time, there was a standard process for minting pennies, which typically included adding a mint mark on coins produced at either the Philadelphia or Denver Mint. But due to an error during the production process, some of the coins didn't receive their expected mint mark, and these coins became a rarity. This error makes the 1985 penny a small, yet significant piece of American numismatic history. It provides a glimpse into the minting process of the mid-1980s and stands as a reminder of how even the smallest mistake can lead to a highly valuable and historically important artifact. If you're lucky enough to have a 1985 USA 1-cent coin without a mint mark, you might be sitting on a gold mine. Depending on the condition and the grading, these coins can be worth a significant amount. In average condition, this rare penny might fetch anywhere from $100 to $500. However, coins in excellent or mint condition can see prices skyrocket to $1,000 or more. For those of you who are curious about the highest recorded price, the most expensive 1985 1-cent coin without a mint mark ever sold was auctioned for a staggering $3,000. That's right, a single penny reaching such a high price proves just how valuable and rare this coin truly is. If you're wondering how to identify the 1985 penny without a mint mark, it's quite simple. All you need to do is look closely at the obverse, front, of the coin. Most pennies from 1985 will have a mint mark to the right of Abraham Lincoln's image. But if you have a penny from this year without any mark at all, you've found a rarity. Be sure to examine the coin under a good light, and don't forget to check for any other signs of wear or damage that might affect its value. Coin collecting is a hobby that attracts people of all ages, and the allure of finding a rare coin is what keeps the passion alive. When it comes to rare coins like the 1985 1-cent without a mint mark, collectors are always eager to add it to their collection. It's not just about the money, it's about owning a piece of history, a rare item that many others will never come across. The value of rare coins is often driven by market trends, and the 1985 penny without a mint mark has seen a steady increase in value over the years. As collectors continue to hunt for this elusive coin, its price has only gone up. If you happen to find one, it could be a great investment. The demand for rare coins like this one continues to rise as more and more people discover the value of collecting. When it comes to determining the value of your 1985 1-cent coin without a mint mark, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role. Coin grading is the process of evaluating the physical state of a coin, and it can significantly affect its price. Coins that are in better condition, with less wear and tear, are generally worth more. Professional coin grading services can help you determine the exact value of your coin, so don't hesitate to have it evaluated if you think it's in good condition. If you're interested in purchasing or selling a 1985 1-cent coin without a mint mark, there are several places where you can do so. Online auction sites, numismatic dealers, and coin shows are great places to find these rare pennies. Be sure to do your research and consult experts if you're unsure about a coin's authenticity or value. So, is the 1985 USA 1-cent coin without a mint mark really that valuable? Absolutely. Its rarity, historical significance, and appeal to collectors make it one of the most prized pennies in the world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into the world of numismatics, this coin is a must-have for your collection. The next time you go through your spare change or visit a coin shop, keep an eye out for the 1985 penny without a mint mark. It could be worth more than you ever imagined. Happy hunting, and keep collecting those treasures. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to HD Coin Value for more exciting coin discoveries and tips. Leave us a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin, or if you have any questions about collecting. Until next time, happy coin hunting.